We shall pass on to illustration 27, in which we should make some corrections. I hope we all have the textbook with you. Under illustration 27, the revaluation account prepared is okay, good. But what happens in the revaluation account? We should find the items from, I am just doing it roughly, you can go through the book. This is revaluation account. And from the revaluation account, the A and B we cannot take. C, stock to be depreciated by 20%. 10,000 into 20 by 100, it is 2,000. Therefore, it is a loss item, 2,000. That's what you can verify the book. I am writing simply the numbers. And the next item, compensation, regarding compensation fund, we will consider for capital account. And the next one, unrecorded investment of 11,000 rupees. It is a profit item, unrecorded investment. Just now we have seen unrecorded investment. It is investment is an asset. It is now found out. Therefore, it is a profit item, 11,000. Then the goodwill of the firm is valued as 11,000 and 30,000, etc. It is given. That's all. Therefore, only one profit item and only one loss item. So, totally it is 11,000 it is coming, and the balancing figure is 9,000. This 9,000 should be divided among the old partners in the old profit ratio. What it is? 2,000, 2:1. So 9,000 should be divided among the partners in the ratio 2:1. Therefore, it is 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. If you simplify 3,000, 2 into 3,000, 6,000. Then 1 into 3,000, 3,000. This is the revaluation profit. 6,000, 3,000. That is what is given in the book. You can see the book. Then next one, how the goodwill should be divided. That is an important part. In the exercise problem, we used the old profit ratio because for dividing the amount brought in by the new partner also is divided in the old profit ratio by the old partners. That what we did for the problem number 27 given in the exercise. But here the old profit ratio is given as 2:1. Old profit ratio 2:1. Therefore, old profit share 2 by 3, 1 by 3. This is old profit. Then what about new? New profit ratio is 5:3:2. Therefore, old profit share is 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. 5 by 10, 3 by 10 and 2 by 10. This is. Now, how much is the sacrificing ratio? Sacrificing ratio is how much? This is old minus new. 2 by 3 minus 5 by 10 and 1 by 3 minus 3 by 10. This is what is given in the book also. How? This you convert both with the same denominator. 3 and 10, 30 is 3 and 10, 30 is the common denominator. So you multiply this by 10. 10 into 3, 30, 10 into 2, 20, minus. This you multiply by 3, 3 tens are 30, 3 fives are 50. Then, here also the same, 10 threes are 30, 10 ones are 10. 3 tens are 30, 3 threes are 9. So, 20 minus 15, 5 by 30. 10 minus 9, 1, 1 by 30. Therefore, this is equal to 5 is to 1. This is the sacrificing ratio. Under this ratio, with this ratio only, you should divide the goodwill. That is important. You should divide the goodwill only in the ratio 5 is to 1. That is good. If only one ratio is given in the problem, that you can take for all divisions. But when there are two ratios, that is old ratio and the new ratio are given, you should find like this the sacrificing ratio. That is very important. Sacrificing ratio you should find. That is very important. Now we shall pass on to the capital account. We shall pass on to the capital account. Under this capital account, what you should do? There is some correction in the capital account. What is the correction? I shall do it roughly here on the blackboard. There are 3 partners. And under it, this balance brought down 60,000. Balance brought down, it is given 60,000, 40,000, this is okay. And the bank account, it is 30,000, okay. And general reserve, the amount 30,000 is divided in the ratio 2 is to 1, that is 20,000, 10,000. This is also okay. Then workmen's compensation fund, already it is workmen's compensation fund is 10,000. Out of this 10,000, 1,000 may be claimed, therefore 9,000. This 9,000 should be divided in the ratio 2 is to 1, that is 6,000, 3,000. This is okay. That is 10,000 minus 1,000, 9,000. This 9,000 must be divided in the ratio 2 is to 1, 2 by 3, 1 by 3. If you simplify, you will get 6,000, 3,000. That's what is given in the book. Okay. Then next one, revaluation account. We have already seen in the revaluation account, the revaluation profit is 6,000, 3,000. That is for Veena and Pearl. That we have written. And the bank account, that is the share of goodwill. This is an important point that what you should remember. So far, for all the division of the amount, we use the ratio 2 is to 1. But for goodwill, we should use only the sacrificing ratio 5 is to 1. That is very important. For the share of goodwill brought in by the new partner is, out of 30,000, how much is brought in by the new partner is, that is 6,000 only is brought in by the new partner. Why? How we got that 6,000? Out of goodwill 30,000. Listen carefully, it is an important point. 30,000. The new ratio is, out of this 5:3:2. New partner's share is 2/10, 5/10, 3/10, 2/10. Therefore, 2/10. How much? 6,000. 6,000 is the amount brought in by the new partner. That's what I have written. So that 6,000 must be divided among the partners in the ratio 5:1. Therefore, 6,000 into 5/6 and 1/6. In the ratio 5:1 must be divided. There are two important things you should remember in this. That is 5,000, 1,000 you have written under this. Very important point you should remember. All the items are divided in the ratio 2:1. That is the old ratio of the old partner. We have divided using it 2:1. But the goodwill brought in by the new partner should be divided only by the sacrificing ratio. I taught you just now, it is given in the book also, how we must find the sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio must be from new minus old profit share, that is given as the calculation in the example itself, and then sacrificing ratio is 5:1. And under that ratio only, the goodwill brought in by the new partner should be divided. That is 5/6, 1/6. That's how they have divided. How we got this 6,000 here? The total goodwill value is 30,000. What is the part of the new partner? That new profit ratio is 5:3:2. That is 5/10, 3/10, 2/10. New partner's share is 2/10 of the total goodwill. 30,000 into 2/10. That is 6,000. So the new partner should bring in 6,000 only. It is not mentioned in the problem. In the exercise, it is mentioned how much it should be brought in. Out of the amount, 1/5 share is for the new partner. So therefore, we have calculated 1/5 of the goodwill. 1/5 of the goodwill, that is given 1/5 of 75,000, 15,000. That 15,000 only should be brought in by the new partner. Here in this problem, that share is not given, instead new ratio is given. Share parallel, new ratio கொடுத்திருக்காங்க 5:3:2. Therefore, the new partner's share is 2/10. Out of 30,000, 2/10 is 6,000. And therefore, the new partner's share of goodwill is 6,000. This 6,000 should be brought in by the new partner. Therefore, that 6,000 into the sacrificing ratio 5:1, 5/6 into 1/6, that is 5,000, 1,000. That is how we got 5,000 and 1,000 there. And the same thing is written on the debit side like this, 5,000 and 1,000 on the debit side. Don't write it. This is not that. It is given in the example, that is wrong. You strike it out. Then in that case, what is the total of the credit side? Total of the credit side is 57,000. What is the total? We should make some corrections. Keep the book ready and make the correction. Here, the total of Veena is 97,000. Then, total of Pearl is 57,000. 97,000, 57,000 and 30,000. The same amount must be there under balance carried down, same 97,000, 57,000 and 30,000 in the carried down. The same thing for brought down also. That 9256 strike out here in the book. It is given 92,000, 56,000. No, these two are wrong. In the place of brought down, you should write 97,000, 57,000 and 30,000. This is brought down. This is the correct brought down. This is the correct carried down. You should make the necessary changes. That is why I am teaching this. In the book it is given 9256, you correct it as 9757. Now we shall pass on to the bank account. In the bank account also, it is given on the debit side, balance brought down. Brought down. What is there in the brought down? 30,000. Okay. If there is a capital, that is also 30,000. Veena's capital 5,000. Okay. Pearl's capital 1,000. Okay. But on the credit side, again Veena's capital, Pearl's capital 5,000. 1,000 it is written here. No, you take it out. And the balance carried down is 66,000. So total is debit side 66,000, credit side 66,000. What you should write? Debit 66, credit 66 in the bank account. What is missing in the bank account? Veena's capital account 5,000, credit side you cancel. Pearl's capital account, credit side you cancel. Credit side there is no Veena's capital account, no Pearl's capital account, you strike them out. Total of the cash at bank account is only 66,000. This is correct. Now go to balance sheets. Correspondingly, there are some corrections in balance sheet also. What are the corrections? I shall make the corrections and you should make note of it and make necessary corrections in the book also. This is liability, this side assets, and on the asset side, buildings 60,000 it is given, okay. The second item, machinery 30,000 it is given, okay. Investments 11,000 it is given in the book, okay. Debtors 20,000 it is given, okay. And stock less decrease 10,000, 2,000 and 8,000, this is also okay. These are all okay. But the last one, cash at bank, we have made the correction in the bank account just now, you should have seen it. The carried down or brought down is 66,000, not 60,000 as it is mentioned in the book example. You should write as 60,000. And likewise in the capital account also, Veena not 90s 2,000, you correct it as 97,000. And Pearl 56,000 it is given, you correct it as 57,000. And Dairy 30,000, no problem. Now you find the total as 1,84,000. So these are the corrections, my. And then next one, Workmen's Compensation Fund 1,000, okay. Because out of 10,000, 1,000 is to be claimed, therefore 1,000 is shown here. Sundry creditors 10,000. Now with these, you find the total of liabilities and assets 1,95,000. And here also 1,95,000. This is the correct answer. Make necessary corrections. So on the asset side, building, machinery, investment, debtors, stock, no correction, the same. But regarding the cash at bank, it is not 60,000, but it is 66,000. Likewise on the liability side, capital account Veena, it is not 92 but 97. And Pearl, it is not 56 but 57. Dairies is 30,000, no problem. Now the total comes 1,84,000. Workmen's Compensation Fund 1,000, okay. And Sundry creditors 10,000, okay. Now the total is 1,95,000 on both the sides. That's all.